Welcome, one and all, to Carolina Fear Fest. This is Horror Conversations, and this is your good buddy, Mick the Dick. That's right, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
What's up, people?
We're live from Carolina Fear Fest. The venue is here. I got Sturdy here for the first time in person.
Yeah.
And we got somebody else here helping out tonight because Stephanie and Destiny are very busy tonight. And we're going to call producer Paul to the stage to help out, who is doing something very disgusting and no kidding. In fact, mixed for that. It's been a pleasure. Not much of one, you tobacco-eating fool. No. I kid. Welcome, everybody. It is the night before Carolina Fear Fest. Sir Sturdy in the house. Producer Paul in the house. It's the first time I ever did that right. Helps better in person.
It does.
Paul, talk. I can't hear you.
Can you not hear me?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Oh, no. That's not good.
This might not be what's good for you, sir. So if you guys are watching and you got any questions, just fire away. We're here. The vendors are setting up. They're getting everything ready. All right. It's wonderful. We do this every year. We're going to be doing lives throughout the weekend. So make sure you're following us. Make sure that you go down and get your tickets. Make sure you're hanging out because it's going to be a really good time. Sir Sturdy, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I have. I'm your favorite horror host, Sir Sturdy, and I love to slice and dice movies with you guys and reviews and all that fun stuff. Just come check it out. And make sure you come to the Scene Snobs table because Sturdy has a few things to hand out.
Yeah.
Give away some fun stuff.
We're going to have a lot of fun stuff going on this weekend, and Carolina Fear Fest is going to kill it. They're going to have so much fun. And we have yours. Destiny's here. Of course, I'm Destiny's bitch, Mick Manhattan. And Destiny, want to say hi to everybody? They know who you are. This is your show, too.
Wait, it's an HC?
This HC.
Oh, hi, everybody. I don't know if they
Oh, man. Oh, I am okay for now, if anybody wants to.
Can I have a water, please?
Thank you.
Water, please.
You're the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Destiny's the best. All right. Paul, I may not be able to hear you tonight, but I can hear all of you out there in the lane. And I want to know what your questions are about CFF coming up. So fire away. Let us hear it. But let's talk some horror. So what are you guys looking? Well, you know what? Paul, you go first. What do you have to say?
I don't know exactly what I'm looking forward to most. Probably the panel with David Arquette.
What? What was that?
No, nothing.
I'm picking on Paul because he lives an hour away and I want to see his face.
I do too.
But he's all the way at home and I can't see his face and I can barely hear him. No. So I know David Arquette is somebody you're looking forward to. Is there anyone else or is there anything else that you're really looking forward to this
besides week? Sturdy? Nah, maybe Tom Arnold. I want to ask him how he became his own grandpa in your honor.
I was thinking about it last night. I'm like feeling the honor of like being able to introduce Tom Arnold for his comedy stuff.
That's awesome.
That's pretty rad, man. Like,
yeah, it is.
Like I've done. Oh, thank you
so much. Greatly appreciate it.
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
Where's my water?
You're at home. You should come.
Yep. I've even got an extra chair for you, Paul.
Yeah, dude, I look thinner this year. That's awesome.
You look great, Nick.
It's all the weight I lost after the party last year. Yeah, if you were there, you remember. I was so sick. Dude, I got so sick last year at the party. It wasn't the party that did it. Paul, I'm assuming you're laughing and agreeing with me, like Ed McMahon. If I can't hear you, I'm going to make this fun. Yeah. Show a little love for Kelly Maroney. We will, man. Absolutely. That's fantastic. In fact, we did because Carolina Fear Fest sponsors a great show called Discovering Horror, and you should check it out. And that's over on their channel and also on the Scene Snobs channel. But we just did one on the awesome Night of the Comet. Have you ever seen that?
I have not. Remember, I was going to do it as part of the whole review stuff.
A lot happened in this. Paul, have you ever seen it?
Yes, I have. It's been a while, though.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to producer Paul. We love you. We love you, buddy. We love you too. We're going to say goodnight to you, sir. I can't hear a word you're saying, but we love you. And he's going to be live with me all weekend long. But the man did a lot today.
He did.
And I got to give him time to rest.
Yep.
And I can't hear him in this venue, but I'm going to give him big hugs and cheek pinches and kisses and everything in between. But I rushed this man home from work to do this, and I'm going to kick him off because I can't hear him, and I love him.
Before you guys get to the whatever fest you and Paul are going to get into, Paul, I just want to give you a hug first, and then you and Mick can do your thing. Yeah.
I'm going to make love to you under the pale moonlight. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be horrifying. Yes. Just perfect for the weekend.
Can't wait to meet you and your wife, though, tomorrow, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, brother. We'll say goodnight to you. Thank you, Paul, for stopping in. Paul is my co-host on the Scene Snobs Podcast, and you should come check us out because we're doing a really fun time over there. We had a great episode this week. Talking about a lot of things.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish it. I was actually listening to it last night when I was editing, and I forgot how far I got into it, honestly.
You texted me. So this guy texted me at 1:30 in the morning. I have to leave for here today. He's already here. He's like been here for like 4 weeks, just setting down new grounds, getting ready. And then you have, then he finally comes and he's like, "Hey man, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm watching your show. It's the pinnacle of podcasting. It's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life." And I'm like, "Thank you, man. That really means a lot." He's like, "No, the greatest thing ever. It's the best podcast of all time." I was like, "Dude, that really means a lot that you said that, right?" And then he gushed again. He's like, "No, I'm in love with you." Because that episode was so goddamn good.
All right, now that's a little much. That part didn't happen.
Made you blush on that one.
But what I will say though is what is awesome about the Scene Snobs, and I'll say what's awesome about Horror Research 30 is even though we joke around a lot, there's sometimes we fall into serious topics. I don't know how it happens on my show at all, but it does, and it just it's awesome because it's important, and I feel like it's needed. It's not forced; like it just comes in, and then it'll go. Well, I make sure we get back to the silly. But it is cool how that kind of works, and I really did hit up around like 1:30. I don't know what time it was, but I was editing. I was like, I need something to listen to. I was doing like my descriptions and all that. So let me throw on the podcast, and like the conversations they were having in the beginning. I was like, this is some deep stuff. I was like, wow, because I forgot what your post said verbatim about how this show is going to start.
I know, yeah.
I was just like, let me see.
I went on a rant this week, but I do that on the show.
I get why.
Yeah, we have fun.
You guys got to go check it out for the rant, though, because we're not here for that. We're here for Carolina Fear Fest, which you guys should be at. You can still get your tickets. And as a matter of fact, you should get your tickets online because you will save $10. You get them at the door, it's going to be $10 more. I just told my brother this.
Yeah. But only if you're a true horror fan.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
No, you can come. Anybody can come and have a great time. That's what it's about.
You're going to have a wonderful time. I've been to plenty of cons, not Carolina Fear Fest. This is my first time here, but I can already tell it's going to be a good time. People are holding the door for us. I'm from New York. I'm not used to that, where people are willingly holding the door.
Dude, it's
offering.
It's North Carolina, Carolina, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Like those are some friendly states.
Yes.
100% for sure. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna hear a lot of cars tonight. This is the night before. Vendors are setting up. We're having a good old time. And while we're doing this, we are representing this Horror Conversations, this Carolina Fear Fest official podcast. Mm-hmm. Glad you're watching. Ask questions. That's what we're here for. You're burning questions tonight. You have questions about anything? Let us know. Talk to us. If you're coming and you want to know kind of how to maneuver, we've been doing this a lot of years, 5 years now. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. We have tons of stuff getting ready to go.
And if you guys see me at the con, I have a phenomenal movie review for you. A phenomenal movie. I'm not spoiling and telling you what movie it is. Mick knows. Mick knows. And it's one that it brought us all closer together on an episode as a group.
Yeah, it really did.
It was a wonderful time, and it was just...
Well, we're getting ready. I want to, like, not talking hard, getting away from horror. He does a show called Snobnation every Friday night at midnight. Trust me, it's awesome. It's like what you want from a horror host. Yeah. So you go and you watch it, and sometimes we do the watch parties.
I love when we get a chance to do the watch parties. Here's the thing, though: we're not going to be doing them all the time because not just because of work and stuff, but we're old.
We're old,
old-ish.
I got stuff to do.
Not even that. It's just. You figure we do the show, I do the show at midnight for Sternovision because, you want to see the crazy and the weird late at night. That's when it happens. Yeah. So we'll do the watch party around like 9 or 10 or whatever. And for this specific movie I'm going to tell you guys about tomorrow when you go up to me and ask me, we did the watch party and then went right into the live. And you had, like, our average age, you could say, was 40, unsupervised 40-year-old men. It was...
Okay. Actually, I love this. Glenn. He wants to take a couple of horror movie recommendations from 2024
From 2024,
I will tell you right now.
I'm gonna cheat and look at my theater list.
No, yeah. I mean,
Letterboxd
might be. It was down earlier.
Is it?
I don't know why. I guess it might be servicing it. I'm trying to think of what came out that really blew me away this year in terms of horror. There was some stuff. A lot of it's indie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good indie stuff. Go Away is coming out soon. Check that out. I've had a chance to see that. That's from Dave Kerr. I think they're going to be here this weekend, /15. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Tom Matthews starting that. He's going to be here too.
I got one. I believe it was an indie one called Founders Day. It was a fun kind of slasher.
That's good.
It was like one of those. It was a fun one.
Okay, cool. I like it.
It was a fun slasher.
How does it compare to something like Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was better.
Thanksgiving was fantastic. Yeah, if you haven't seen that from last 2023, go check out Late Night with the Devil is probably the best horror movie of the year.
Yeah.
Hands down. In fact, I can't believe I forgot what it was. Let me see which else you got.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey was awesome.
2. I didn't like the first one.
Part 2 was awesome. And honestly, that's one of those movies you do not need to watch the first one. The first one, I understand why they did. I understand the budget and all this other stuff. And I'm actually proud of those guys because they get the budget they needed and they made such an improvement. Like with the story, the visuals and everything, beautiful. Loved it, honestly.
Yeah, they really did. It was fantastic. Lots of good gore, fun gore.
Yes.
And I will say this, when you get down to this year and the stuff we were talking about.
Abigail was another good
Abigail was fun. That's another like gory but not too overdone, cool vampire film with a twist. And they tell you one of the twists when you are like in the trailer when you see it.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, what else you got on there? What else was it? Oh, Godzilla and Kong was good, but I wouldn't classify it horror.
Well, this is just my theater watches this year. But
does anyone else came out?
Yeah.
Arcadian wasn't terrible. I didn't love it though. It's got a low rating for me, but I still think it's worth checking. I think any movie's worth checking out for yourselves.
Yes, I will. See, I'm the type of person, if it's a movie I don't like, I'll never tell you not to watch a movie. I'll tell you to watch those at your own risk because you might like it and someone created it. I watch it and review it. If I hate it, that doesn't mean you need to.
So what you got for streaming? What came out there?
I don't think I have my streaming stuff set up.
Uh-oh.
But I will say I'll say this though: a movie that I watched for the first time last year was my favorite movie of the year, horror movie of the year. It came out in 2022 in the U.S. It's called The Sadness. It's a Taiwanese horror film. It is off the wall, bonkers, wild, violent, gore. If you're someone who's into the gore and all that, you will love that film. And another one that came out last year was the Evil with it. Evil Lurks.
When Evil Lurks. Yeah. That was like a Netflix or something. It's like a foreign film.
Shudder, yeah, another foreign film. That one was on Shudder.
Great film. You turned me on to that one. James turned me on to that.
Had I not seen that, or had I seen The Sadness in 2022 and that one in 2023, that would have been my movie of the year in 2023.
Oh,
easily.
wait. Are you saying that Arcadian and Nick Cage? Oh, that was Nick Cage. I was curious about. Oh, okay. He was good in it. He hates Nick Cage.
I do. I cannot stand him.
Anyways,
hello.
He hates Nick Cage.
I do.
It's a known thing. You got to go to his channel and he actually laugh about it. He's one of my favorite actors, so it's always funny to do that with him.
Oh, and for that, I take no offense when people do the
saw
jokes.
that. I was almost ill watching. What? Which
so
one?
Gross. He might be The Sadness, maybe, with the gore and all that.
Oh, okay.
I loved it.
It was such The Sadness. I have not watched yet, but When Evil Lurks was really good.
I'm actually planning on doing a watch party for The Sadness, even if it's not like a Startle Vision type of thing. But The Sadness, I want to do a watch party for that because that's something that I feel people should see.
Yes, so, yeah, it is. But When Evil Lurks, worth checking out. Go check that out. I don't know why I'm looking at the screen. I should be looking at the camera. It's the first time I can. I'm not looking at you or Paul.
That's true. That's true.
We're doing these shows. Or Destini and Stephanie normally in horror conversations, who are insanely busy at work, getting all this amazing. I can't believe how big this is this year. I'm just spanning out and everything, and honestly, like it's bigger and it goes farther, and it's just so much fun. You guys are gonna have a great time with this for sure. It's such a great time. What'd you think of Night Swim? You didn't like that one, right?
It was okay. It was better than the movie I seen today.
Which, oh my god, you saw it today?
Yeah, we went. So here's the thing. And I already know how you feel about the other movie that I'm about to mention.
Which one?
But we went to go see what the heck is it called? I forgot. I don't remember.
I saw the TV Glow.
I saw the TV
I saw that
Glow.
too. I reviewed that one. Oh no, I didn't review that yet.
The wife and I went to go see that today. Neither one of us liked it. Like, put it this way: right once the credits came on, we walked out the theater. At the end,
you usually don't do that.
No, we usually wait till the end just to see if there's any type of thing. But I will pull some positives out of this. I was washing my hands, and there was a kid that was there with his mom that had been to see the movie, and he was asking if I saw the movie, this, that, and the third. So I was talking to him, hey, you're a horror fan. I was telling him about my podcast. I was like, you know what? Before I tell you more about it, though, if you're here with your parents, I would like to talk to your parents first because, to be appropriate.
That's awesome.
So I talked to his mom, and then I told her how my podcast is. I was like, listen.
Oh, my God.
There's a lot of swearing and, adult conversations and language on there. And she was like, oh, this sounds more of a show for her, which I understand. I also told her about Carolina Fear Fest, and I hope to see them there. If I do, I will be bringing them over to the Scene Snobs table because when they were walking out, I told her, I was like, one thing I try to do is I always try to get kids into horror and keep children into horror because I've been in it since I was 5 years old. And I said, you meet some amazing people and make some amazing friendships with it.
Thank you. So it's Destiny's bitch. We are live, though, so I do appreciate you stopping by. We are doing a live show. Thank you so much, though. Please come back and hang out with us. We're not going to be live all the time. We'll be around.
Yes.
It's so much fun here. There's so many amazing people, wonderful vendors. You got to get out and see the vendors. You got to go out and get stuff because they have awesome stuff all the time. Like, wait until we do the $20 challenge. It's fun. It's a good time.
I can't wait.
So I just love Carolina. What do you think so far? I mean, I know you're here just for setup day, but how big do you think? Like,
it's a good size. I like this, and honestly, I like the whole setup day the day before. Because cons that I've gone or that I've done and all that other stuff, you're going like hours before the kind of setup.
Yeah.
Which I get to. But I like. I guess it depends on what you're setting up. Because I'm the type of person I trust nobody, so I'll bring my computer, my laptop every single time. And they'll like, you can leave your notes. Nope. No, the heck I can't.
No, it is, but with everybody doing it, like you haven't even had a chance to like look around. But to me, like you don't see. There's a lot of amazing conventions, but a lot of times they're tighter, and so you end up in hotels and things like that.
Yes,
I do really like that here they are using the North Carolina State Fairgrounds, and they're in the Jim Graham building, which is like one of the biggest buildings. So not the biggest, but one of the biggest buildings. So like you get some amazing space.
From what I'm seeing here, though, like from the setup. Now I know everybody's not here, everybody's not set up, but it's not as like you're saying the amazing space. And I've even been to big cons, but it still feels like cluttered. You know what I mean? Like
you're not gonna feel that here.
Good.
Because like you see how spaced out everything is. Like everybody's always able to walk. Like it's gonna be more so this year, which is crazy to me, and I love that because I think like they've far expanded their reach from last year, and that's great. And I'm so proud of everyone here that works on Carolina Fear Fest. They're doing amazing work, celebrating their 5th anniversary this year, and we're just having such a good time doing it. But they've expanded, they made it, and I'm so glad they're utilizing all of the space because the vendors used to only be right here, not back there. And that's the stage, which is right over there. It used to be all the way in the back. Now they've just expanded everything and allowed more vendors to come in. So you got some cool stuff, artwork, the artist alley of podcasters coming. You have so many cool stuff.
And there's a panel room too, right?
There's panel room C, panel room A, panel room B.
Nice.
So we're going to be doing the film festival. We have lots of great stuff with the main stage, which is going to have Q&As. I will be doing many of the panels.
I'll be bouncing around here and there. I'll be with them. I'll be bouncing around.
You'll be all over.
I will be live with my camera though, so and don't be afraid to get on camera. Come hang out. Come say hi.
Yes, get down with Horror Search 30. I'll say hey to Will. What's up, Wise? How you doing, pal? Thanks for joining in tonight, man.
How's it going, man? How's it going?
So, if any of you have questions, now's the time. Ask them. Let's find out.
What are some movies you guys looking forward to coming out? Me, Maxine. I cannot wait.
I can wait. Pearl was good. I liked X.
I loved it. I loved Pearl. I loved X.
Why? Can I ask you, why do you love X? Like, I understand Pearl. It's so stylized. It's
I
so
love the
different.
craziness of it.
I love the craziness.
I love the craziness.
There's things that I really do.
I just had a good time with it.
I'm just hoping maybe you can like make me see something I haven't seen. You know, and like I'll go back and watch it and be like, all right, that's an awesome movie.
You have to watch the old people going at it.
Listen, been there, done that.
That's your thing, but
Grandma. Oh my God, that's not even true. Poor grandma. Rest in
that's
peace.
wild. Walking
my
like
God.
grandparents. That's
No, it didn't happen, thankfully, but God, now I'm thinking about it.
Like
Like,
that, I walked in on your parents, but
oh man. We're gonna chill out here for about 10-15 more minutes. Answer your questions if you have them. We're talking some movies, having a good time, and just chilling out. Hopefully you guys are too. Who is coming? If you are watching this, throw out a thumbs up if you're coming down, or just say, "Hey, I'm coming." And you know,
I'm already here. But just to let you guys know.
Yes, I love it.
Not only that, but tomorrow my wife will be here. And
Paul.
Sunday, yes,
Oh,
Paul.
Yeah.
But Sunday, my stepdaughter will be here with her boyfriend and my brother.
That's awesome.
Now, her boyfriend and my brother have never been to a con before. So
should we like really amp it up for them?
yes.
We get crazy.
Yes. You gotta show them how the con experience really is, especially when you're passionate about the horror stuff and passionate about the cons and all that. Because it's gonna make people like that maybe. I know her, like my stepdaughter's boyfriend he's a horror fan. My brother's like, he's on the fence. He's actually the one I was telling you about that showed me Saw for the first time. I was like glued to the screen. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was.
That's cool.
We watched it online or something.
Radar.
Going.
You know that name if you know the Scene Snobs.
Yes. That was Radar.
Radar. We love
In
Radar.
the pound. And respect.
They got, so they're getting ready. They have all of wonderful volunteers hanging out. Oh, we're testing mics now. I don't even think they know what they're doing. Well, this is fun.
Mic check.
Hey guys, we're live. Can you guys go in there for a sec, please? Thank you. I can't put out any more live signs. Oh my God, this is fun. This is a lot of fun.
It is.
Oh, I'm fine. They just need to keep going because we're live.
She was about to get over.
Can you tell him I said we're live and we're doing this?
She was about to, like the way she got up at first. She was like,
Yeah, that's fine. You have my, they have that, but he's testing that out and it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. We're going to be doing this all weekend. So what we have, and I'm going to pull up, Glenn, I'm going to pull up your stuff in a second. You said you'll be there Saturday, maybe Friday. It would be great to see you, Glenn, really. Come. I can't wait to see all the cool people that are going to come. It's always like a fun vibe here, too. The people that come are awesome. People, they're all like really friendly and community built. I'll tell them. Community friendly built, and yeah, it's a great vibe, man. I love this convention so much. It says this is a tad off topic. What's the food situation like? Food trucks, local places to eat. Where are you coming from? What kind of food do you like?
and honestly, that's not off top. That's a very, very, very important con question. I'm gonna tell you why. I went to a con I'm not gonna mention the con because I love the con, and it wasn't their fault. It was just where it was at.
Yeah.
So where the con was at, right? I don't know if the con knew or not. The hotel was getting shut down like a month or two later. There was a restaurant in the hotel which we didn't know was closed already. So there was no food there, no vendor, as far as the food things there. So excellent question. We had to go around. It was in Rochester.
Oh, you're in Raleigh. Oh, so you're asking close to. I'm trying to think what's closest to. There's some restaurants around. If you look them up, we kind of go out and try something different every time. I think it's called City Barbecue. It's good. I like it. There's some good food. There's some good pizza places. There's stuff all around. In the con itself, they have a cafeteria and they have some fun food, like good food.
Okay.
They will have stands around. Well, at least they have each year. Let me double check that. But I don't want to say that verbatim, and then this year they automatically decided and didn't tell me that they were going up. But I'm almost certain they usually have two stands out, maybe one or two stands. But the cafeteria is awesome. You got a place to sit, hang out, and they have some really good food. So it's going to be good. Ribs. City Barbecue has some good ribs. I had them last year. So yeah, you could do that. And but here they don't really have a certain food. It's like carnival food. So they have burgers, hot dogs.
Yeah.
I think last year they had cheesesteaks. That was cool. They had
Okay.
nachos at one of the stands and
Okay.
stuff. So
Nice,
they have
nice.
really good stuff for the fun setting. If you want to go, there's always places. I don't know if you're staying in a hotel or you live here, so probably not. I don't know where everybody else tends to go, though. Awesome. Very cool. Well, guys, it's rounding that time. I just want to see if you have any last questions. Let's throw it out that way. I appreciate all of you.
Yes.
We're going to be live tomorrow night after I do the introductions. So at 8:30, 9 p.m. we'll be doing it. It's going to be a little loud, but get ready. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of us here and hanging out. Then Saturday morning at 9 or 10 a.m. we'll be live, depending on what time we get all set up, because I have a couple things I got to do. And then Saturday night at 5, we'll do the closeout for Saturday night. And then Sunday morning we'll be live as well. You follow us all. Make sure you go down. You can go right over to the QR code right there. You follow Carolina Fear Fest's YouTube page, their Facebook page. It's going to be all on there. And let's have a really good time.
Glenn, I love that you said that.
And you the Advent calendar. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one. We watched that one. That was on your show.
No, but he's saying he has a few foreign horror
but he said if
recommendations.
needed, the Advent calendar.
Did we watch that?
Yeah, we watched that. I watched that for your show.
All right, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
He's watched like 700 movies.
I've watched over 100 movies this year already, but I watched so many freaking movies. It just kind of like blends, so it's like I got to see the movie cover sometimes, or I have to like.
Oh, once you
the movie
see it, because
it's
it's
like
the woman in the wheelchair, she gets that Advent calendar.
Yes,
It was
I remember
part of
the cover
your.
because
It was part of your Jewish horror wheel.
Boom.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because what Sturdy does on his show, he does a lot of wheels for different themes, like 80s horror. Sometimes he do like for Christmas he did religious horror, or you did Jewish horror, and then you do Christmas.
It was
horror.
Christmas and Jewish horror.
Yeah.
I do a lot, and yeah, Glenn, please find me tomorrow, and we will definitely talk about that.
I love it. We're gonna stay on a few more minutes, hang out, and see if anybody jumps on and has any questions about the convention as we go.
What's your favorite subgenre of horror, Glenn? While you're here,
Yeah,
mine is slasher, followed by found footage and like the paranormal kind of mixed.
I guess I never really thought about it. What would be mine? I don't know. And we're Satan, Slaves, and Impedagore. I've heard of Impedagore. I haven't seen it. Both great. I will check it out.
I feel like I've seen Impedagore, but
I have to
again,
look that box up for Satan, Slaves. Is that older? Is that like in the 70s? Something sticks out to me.
both of those names are sticking out. Supernatural or 80s slasher. Yes, 80s slasher. It's the slashers one, and like I said, found footage /
for sure.
supernatural too. Because found footage, I really fell in love with that after I watched the Blair Witch, and that was just a couple years ago, believe it or not. And some people just don't understand my fandom for it. Like, oh, it looks crappy, but I'm like, for me, it's more realistic in the sense of just friends going out in the woods recording.
Yeah.
That's why I like the crappy camera work. That's something I really do enjoy about found footage, as crazy as it sounds, because I want it to be where, like, if I'm going to record, it's not going to look professional. It's going to look like me using my phone or whatever type of camera I have, and I love that because it gives it, we know it's not real, but it gives it more of a realism feel to it versus it looking too pretty. I'm like, how is this a found footage movie and all this stuff, but it looks like this, and you guys were traveling.
I don't think you were there for it, but we just did an episode on the Scene Snobs podcast where we discussed found footage.
Yeah.
And how do you break it down into like what subgenres found footage? Because it's different. Like we talked archival for maybe would Late Night with the Devil be archival?
Okay.
Or is the Poughkeepsie tapes archival because you're starting off like they found these tapes and they've investigated it. You know, so like to me it's like, or do you just blanket it found footage? So we had a lot of good conversation on that.
See, that's a good one though. I know I listened to the episode, but it just like thinking about it and talking about it out loud. I
love it. Creepy ass kids freak me out too.
There's so many avenues you can take with found footage, which again, that's something I love about horror because you have so many subgenres. Off those subgenres, you have other subgenres, and it's just. I wanted to break it all down, but it's too much work because I feel like you can. There's probably a subgenre right now that you could probably think of and break down.
Well, but I think like once you pick the subgenre, like when you pick zombie subgenres, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the zombie is a blanket, but then you have fast zombies. You have slow zombies. You have let's think about
Some are smarter than others.
Some are smarter than others. Some are love stories. Some of that. So like where each falls, I do think is important, but it should be a broad thing that it falls in, like romantic zombie, rom-com zombie.
Yes.
Or rom-zoms. Did I coin that?
Yes, you better.
Rom-zoms. It's coined here. Oh my God. I only watch rom-zoms.
I love it.
There you go.
Watch
Eat Brains Love. You'll love it.
Mm-hmm.
Rodman Flinders. Good movie. It's quirky, but it's good. Oh, they both came out a few years ago. The movie's just yeah. So, guys, here's the deal. We're going to get going. We appreciate you. We wanted to go live the night before. Usually there's a lot of questions, stuff like that. Glenn, I really appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yes,
guys,
Glenn.
thank you for jumping in. Anybody else who's watching, anybody else listening to this later, really, truly appreciate you. Come on down to Carolina Fear Fest. Have a great time. Be cool. We'll be cool. Everybody will be cool. And it's going to be wonderful.
Glenn, I'm going to tell you this right now because you've been into this with us tonight. Come find me. I got something for you.
The Taking of Deborah Logan is pretty good. I did like that. Have you seen that one? You should watch that.
I may have.
That's a horror search
because it's one of those things where again I'll even ask James and he'll be like, "Yo, did we review this?" Man, I don't remember.
Because it is a lot of movies, and you guys do it once. Well, here's so what? No. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell him because he's a maniac, and he won't say that part. He's a maniac who for like 6 years did 2 episodes a week of his podcast.
Tuesday, Thursday, and then
how many episodes do you have before you tell you that?
480 something.
Okay,
just for Search 30 alone. And then I'm on another podcast. Is it okay if I say the name?
Of course.
Popcorn and Pints, another movie podcast at that, which we do every Saturday. We review 2 movies every Saturday. And Mick, he's actually being nice. I was a crazy maniac between the end of last year and the beginning of this year because I was doing a Tuesday show, a Thursday show, a Friday show, a Saturday show, a Sunday show with him. I was just like, all right.
Oh my God, yeah, we did the whole we did a Godzilla retrospective on the Scene Snobs channel, and we watched every single Godzilla film and the TV shows, and it was fun.
That was on the scenes. So we were doing that on the scenes. All right. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna start you guys like this. I have franchise fatigue, and I promise after this rant, we'll let you guys go relax. But and I'll answer those questions too, Paul. Or sorry, Glenn. I'm thinking Paul. Paul, I miss you.
Miss you, Paul. At home.
But so we back in October. We did Freddy vs. Jason, like the franchises, Nightmare on Elm Street versus Friday the 13th. So the franchise thing before them it kind of started there.
I do want to add, we work together a lot, and I do shows every day as well. So like we are maniacs. I call him a maniac. We are both maniacs. So when he tells you this, I was there.
It's passion. So we started with that, and then in January we just had the brilliant idea of on Popcorn and Pints doing Star Wars versus Star Trek, and on Scene Snobs doing Godzilla.
Which you did 13 weeks of Star Wars and Star Trek. Plus, you did. They did an awesome episode of Spaceballs versus Galaxy Quest.
You were there too.
I was there too.
Yeah, he's see with Mick. He's like as far as Popcorn and Pints, he's like it's like a Mick. The door's always open for you.
It's crazy.
It's actually how we are across the board on our shows and why we flow so well. And
there's other shows that join in, other people, and it's all fun.
It's so fun. We
just did a charity event. If you guys want to go, it will be linked down below. But we did a charity event a week ago for Hunters Against Hate, which is a great organization, charity, 501(c)(3).
Sponsored by Carolina Fear Fest.
501(c)(3). That's right. 501(c)(3) charity that is the charity of choice here at Carolina Fear Fest, and that's what they do the auction for and everything. So they were here. We did one for them. We did a live script read of Scream. We had a really good time with it. It was fun. So go check that out. Donate. It's still open all month. That would be great. It goes towards Hunters Against Hate. But if you're going to be here, you can also do that by bidding in the auction. And the auction items are awesome. I don't know if you know this, but the banners that the celebrities are going to have up are going to be signed by them and auctioned off for charity. Awesome. So, and they do that every year, and it's fantastic. So
that's amazing.
You can get your favorite celebrity that's going to be here, a couple of them, and it all goes to charity. So it's going to be great.
And real quick, Glenn, I did slow down, but like on Tuesdays, even my co-host, it's weird because we don't know what to do with ourselves on Tuesdays at times. Like, yeah, you spend time with the wife. Don't get me wrong, but it's just because you're so used to that routine. Because, like he's saying, I've been doing it for the past 5 or 6 years. 6 years. 6 years. Yes, this is my 6-year anniversary. But the reason why I do it so much, honestly, it's just like I got into horror when I was 5. Like my older brother and cousins got me into it, and it's just a passion. Like I really, really I love this stuff. Like me and the wife. Last year, I think we seen 20 movies just horror alone in theaters. This year, I think we're at 17, and it's not even mid-year yet. But it's just a passion of mine. Like when I pod it, I won't say it makes me happy. It adds on to my happiness. It adds on to my sanity because I get to talk to others about something I'm passionate and love, which you get to do that. I want to give you guys advice, serious advice though. Try to think of something you can do that you enjoy doing that doesn't cost anything, that you can do at least once a week. It'll help your mental health a lot. That's why I podcast so much, because it's just
I agree.
It's freeing.
And we're not saying do podcasts.
No, do something that you're
thing.
passionate about, that you love. But the reason why I say something free and affordable is so it's not like I can't afford it. No, think of something that you really enjoy doing. No. It could be reading a book. It could be watching TV. It could be going for a walk. It could be drawing, coloring, playing board games. Just something, and go for it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But I hope you guys are. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Watch more horror. Come to Carolina Fear Fest.
Yes, that's the big thing. Carolina Fear Fest. That's what we're all here for. Make sure you subscribe if you're not coming, so that way you can follow us all weekend. See what's going on. We're going to be going live. Check out the Scene Snobs too. We're going to do this on the Scene Snobs channel, but then we're going to be running over and we're going to be doing Instagram lives. We're going to be doing TikTok lives. We're all over the place and we're going to be showing things and it's going to be fun. So hopefully you guys can be a part of it. Glenn says, yes, I have a ton of fun with it as well. Do 13 nights of horror flicks every year.
I love it.
I love that. That's fantastic. Done. I love it.
Awesome.
I want to say thank you guys for watching. We truly appreciate you. Come on down to celebrate 5 years of Carolina Fear Fest. You guys are all awesome. Watch us live as we're here. Interact with us, talk to us, and let's have a really good time. If you have any questions, make sure you're asking them so that way you can keep up to date. Follow Carolina Fear Fest everywhere. Follow Scene Snobs. We can do that as well. Follow Horror Search Sturdy. Yes. I want to thank my buddy Sturdy for being on here and doing this. He'll be linked down below as well, but you can find him. But guys, until next time, I'm Mick Manhattan.
I'm Sir Sturdy. Get here safe. Everybody get here safe. Leave safe.
And until then, we'll talk to you soon. Yes. Take care, everybody. Be kind. Stay spooky. Take care of yourselves. That's important. Love you guys. Bye.